JP said yesterday that one of the most important things was establishing some normalcy for everybody, given what's taking place. 3 practices in, have you guys reached a point where?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, I mean, we had practice Monday, Tuesday, and today's Wednesday's practice. It was a normal Wednesday practice for us. We'll go into our normal routine on Thursday and Friday. So I do feel like that we're back. Guys are back in class. They're doing all the things that they've got to do. So it is a normal time. It is a normal day now.
What in particular Pitt's strong suits that y'all are working?
Well, they do offensively, they do a great job of running the football. They're going to a lot of shifts and motions, a lot of movement, try to get you out-gapped, all those things, get you to miscommunicate, get you misaligned. They do a great job of that. Then they come back to you with your play-action passes. Defensively, I mean, Pat's always had great defenses. I mean, he's always got a great blitz package on third downs. He's going to do everything he can to stop the run and then make you throw the football.
Larry, backup quarterbacks are always a fan favorite. Are Cade or Jace far enough along in their development to really contend for a starting job at this point?
They're both coming along. I mean, whether or not I'd say they're ready to be a starter right now, but they're both coming along. They're both getting better each week, and they're both showing that they're capable of making plays for us.
I'm sure there'll be some questions about Chaz next week, so I'm going to get ahead of the news. How's Chad kind of doing right now as in the role he has with this team?
He's doing great. He's doing a great job. He's working on the scout team against the defense and giving them a great look every day.
You said Monday that your team did need to turn having last week with no game into an advantage. Have you seen your guys do that in any ways this week, and if so, how?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we talked about when I got back, that we were going to take that break and we were going to turn it into the start. I mean, a 9-game season that we get to start it for that. And our guys have had a great attitude, the way they came out Monday, Tuesday, and today. And so I look forward to them doing the same thing tomorrow and Friday.
Based off of what you know, what you see in practice, do you feel like this game is kind of like will determine whether we may start at quarterback?
Well, I'm really not sure about the question again. So, based on this game,
based on the performance of Elliott,
yeah, we're evaluating every day, not just in games, but in practice every day also. So, it's how a guy prepares, how he leads, how he does everything. It's not just about when you go out and make a few throws in a game. It's more than that to play that position.
You mentioned wanting this to be the start of now a 9-game season. With as much time as you guys have had off and this being the first home game, are there enough elements that it does feel a little bit like that in preparation?
Yeah, we've made it that way. I mean, and it's been, I was thinking, it's been, over 300 days since we've been in this stadium to play a game, I believe. And, so our guys are anxious to get back out here in front of our fans and play a game. It was different last week because they had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and that's not normal. I mean, even in an open week, you don't do that. So it was a little bit of a situation for us, but our guys have responded well to it.
Larry, we talked a little bit last week about with Malik being out, maybe the vocal leadership wasn't there on the field in Greenville. Have you seen some of the veteran guys?
Yeah, I think Cole and J.K. Britt do a great job of leading out there on the field. But Scoop is the guy. I mean, and he's still, he's there on the sideline for these games. He's there. He's pulling for his, he's down here on the scout team, pushing the offense as hard as he can. And I still think he's doing a great job. And so. But those guys they'll pick up the slack.
Coach, you've got a number of high school programs in your area that are struggling right now to put together varsity programs. What do you think of that?
Well, I think it's unfortunate. I really do. I think, obviously people know how I feel about the game of football and of what it teaches people. And I think there's kids in this area that would like to play that maybe not getting that opportunity. And so I hate that for them.
Antonio Williams said yesterday the difference between Williams said yesterday the difference between how he ran at Cal and how he ran at ECU is that he ran angry at ECU before he got ejected. Is that what you saw? And can sometimes just something like that make a difference for a guy?
Oh, no doubt. It's a mindset most of the time. I mean, and if you play on edge, if you play with an edge and you want to be violent, you're going to be that way. So it starts between the ears. And if you're going to play the way you want to play in your mind, but you have to have a mindset about it.
A couple of his big runs, he broke tackles around the first level around the line of scrimmage. Is that kind of the anger factor that he was able to break those?
Yeah, I mean, that's when you make a decision that you're not going to go down, that you don't like getting tackled, you tend to break more, tend to break more tackles.
Cade Fortin in particular, what have you seen? How have you seen him develop in practice?
He's much more comfortable with what's going on out there. In the spring, in fall camp, it was still, kind of things were happening fast. Things are slowing down for him. He's starting to understand it. He's got a better feel for it.
Some pictures circulating on social media with you lifting the water and putting in the trailer. Some people commented on your biceps and your physique. Got questions about your diet and fitness regimen. Could you enlighten the fans about what you do to get such big guns?
I
as much detail as possible.
We don't have enough time for all that detail. So people would be ashamed at how I eat during the season, and what little time I get to work out right now. It's the football consumes most of my time. So I'm sure everybody could have lifted that water. I promise you, everybody could have.
But you're getting in the gym, right? I mean,
a couple times a week. Yes, that's about it.
You have a lot of experience in the defensive line. I don't think anybody's played more games than Jeremiah Clark. Just kind of how important is the experience in the middle?
Well, it's critical. I mean, you look at any good defense and what you are, from there to linebacker to safety, it tells you a lot about your defense. So having a guy that's got a lot of experience, has played a lot of plays for us, and he's always been really solid for us.
Larry, what's the key to your special team success? It seems like that's been the most consistent part of these programs.
Well, we have a great culture on special teams. Our guys understand that you can win games because of special teams. Our guys fight to get on those special teams. They take great pride in it. They know if they want to be a starter on offense and defense, then they got to show that they can do it on special teams. And so our guys they take a lot of pride in it.
Thank you, folks.